Siki's view of the origin of the world and also a scientific and biblical viewpoint. The scientific viewpoint of evolution, the definition from Oxford Dictionary is the process by which different kinds of living organisms are thought to have developed and diversified from earlier forms during the history of the earth. And really, the accepted viewpoint for evolution is that around 6 billion years was the around time of the inception of the universe, and every living organism was founded off of the smallest bits of bacteria and the smallest cells, and as time progressed, they became the organisms that we see today. And the biblical viewpoint of how the earth started is, the definition for creationism is the belief that the universe and living organisms originate from specific acts of divine creation, as in the biblical account, rather than by natural processes such as evolution. And this was, what the Bible states is that the earth was made in 7 days by God, and that everything was put on the earth around 10,000 years ago. And the first two human beings were Adam and Eve, and that all of us and everyone and all 7 billion people all originated from those two people. And how Sikhism views the origin of the earth is that God created everything, and many Sikhs believe that it's not important whether the earth was made in 7 days or in 6 billion years, but that God created everything. And Guru Nanak in Shri Guru Granth Sahib, he states that he accepts the theory of evolution in his own characteristic manner without taking recourse to the concept of natural selection in the Darwinian way, because Darwin came 200 years after Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji was one of the first people to bring up the idea of some sort of evolution, that the world has been evolving for billions of years, that God created this evolution. Many people think that those two can't coexist, that God made the world and that it evolved, but Sikhi has found a way to bring both of those together, where God did make the world and it slowly evolved. He created the evolution of the world. Evolution through Sikhi. What this Shabad basically states is that you were in a former life, let's say an ant, and then, or like a cell and an ant, and then you slowly progress through the train of roughly 8.4 million incarnations before you reach the state of human being. And really what the Guru Granth Sahib says is that you start off small and then you slowly progress until you are the alpha male, or the human being, which is the top of the chain. It's the best kind of organism that God created, because we have the mental capabilities that many others, such as like a deer or an ant, they don't possess. And Guru Nanak, regarding the mind and the universe, this is also found in Sri Guru Granth Sahib. One man asked, how did life originate? Where does it reside before manifesting itself? And where does it end? And Guru Nanak's response is that everything was created by God, and you can't say that one of his doings is wrong. Like, you can't say, oh, why is this person this, or anything. Like, everything that God put on this planet, he put for a reason, and we shouldn't be complaining over that. When this heart and the body did not exist, where did the mind reside? When the heart and the body did not exist, O hermit, then the mind resided with the absolute Lord in the void. What this means is technically, no, we were never one with God, and that this, the life that God gave us now, he's giving us a chance to be one with him, to be one with himself. When the heart, what lies at the root of life? Pray, sir, ere it is the supports that life, and the true Guru's message is the creed of the day, that the root of life is basically Vaheguru's word, that your life is meaningless, that you have no purpose. without faith in Vaheguru himself. And that the Guru's message that he gave roughly 500 years ago is how you should be living around your life, that is the real purpose behind, because you've been given a gift. After 8.4 million incarnations roughly, you're finally given a chance, and you should be doing something with that chance. You shouldn't just be wasting it away, because after, let's say, 80, 90 years and you're dead, there's nothing left of you. And you can be one with God if you spend that 80, 90 years wisely, or you can just keep going through that 8.4 million cycles, which is kind of an evolutionary cycle, but that's the Guru's saying that have faith in God and end that cycle of evolution with yourself and your soul. And also, some Guru Nanak's words, the true Lord created the air, and from air, water arose. From water, creation arose. His light permeates all creation. And slowly it's showing that God created everything, and what this is saying is God himself created the smallest things, and since we evolved from the smallest things, that God is within all of us. And this is exactly a translation from Guru Granth Sahib stating basically Guru's stance on the creation of life itself from water. Body is also called temple of God. If a man's soul is not tuned to God, he's as good as dead. And it's like what I stated before. You're as good as dead if you don't use that temple that God gave you wisely, which is your body. The Creator who created this creation, only He Himself knows the length. And the length of the universe, which is so heavily debated. But even though Guru's stance, he never really states the length of the universe, because what this is saying is you shouldn't be worrying about that kind of stuff, because the only real importance that you really need to know is that God created all of us, and that we should love Him for that. We shouldn't be worrying about if the earth was made in 7 days or 6 billion years, but that God created it, and that we need to spend our life, live in the moment, and try to achieve Vaheguru instead of worrying about stuff that won't matter after you perish. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
If I can have Gurmastak Singh, Anmol, and Ashna come to the stage, they're going to do Shabads in that order, so Gurmastak Singh first, Anmol, and then Ashna. Also, if Jaskirat Singh and Chanchal Kaur can also come to the stage, they will be doing Moolmantar and Bhatt after the Shabads is completed. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. So next we'll have Jaskirat Singh and then Chanchal Kaur. And if I can also ask Donnie and Sahib to come to the stage as well. They'll participate right afterwards. Meanwhile, if Yukta Kaur can also come to the stage, and Jay will be next.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਓੰਕਾਰ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। सुनाई चौकी तुम्हारे राम कर लोग न पाए सतगुर गुरु बैठ्या जय बन बधाई राम नाम ओग दिया एका लाई राम ने रखनहार सब पिया मताई कोरोना के पापे प्रभे सहाय श्री राम वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह।
Next, we're going to have Yukta Kaur do a Shabad. And then after that, we'll have Shawn Singh and Sahib do a Shabad as well.
Janananak Das Das Kaniyat Hai Janananak Das Das Kaniyat Hai Mone Karo Kirpa Prabha Kare Apni Mone Karo Kirpa Prabha Kare Apni
Next, we're going to have Jay Singh do a speech, and then Devin and Iman will also be giving a speech, and then after that will be signed. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Bhai Ji on the stone. One afternoon, Guru Nanak and his company were resting on the banks of the Ganges at Patna. Mardana was idly inspecting a stone he had picked up along the road, thinking of the vast crowd who had come to hear Guru. Master, said Mardana, you teach a way for every person to find liberation, but many of those who listen still seem to spend much of their time in conflict, in seeking out excitement and other idle pursuits. Why do they waste their lives so? Most people don't recognize its value, replied the Guru, although human life is the dearest treasure on this earth. Surely everyone can see the value of life, said Mardana. No, said Nanak. Each man places his own value on things according to what he thinks. A different man with different knowledge will place different value. That stone you found in the dirt will make a good example. Take it to the marketplace and see what you can get it for. Puzzled, Mardana took the stone to the marketplace and at the stall that sold sweets asked what the vendor would trade it for. The man laughed. Go away, you're wasting my time. He next tried a produce seller. I have paying customers to wait on, said the grocer. I'll give you an onion for it just to get you out of here. Mardana tried several more shops with no better response. Finally, he came to the shop of Salis Raj the jeweler. Salis Raj's eyes opened wide when he saw the stone. I'm sorry, he said, I don't have enough money to buy your gem, but I will give you hundreds of rupees if you will let me look at it a while longer. Mardana hurried back to Guru to tell him what had happened. See, said Guru, how when we are ignorant, we mistake a valuable gem for a worthless stone. If someone had told you its value before, you knew what it would, whatever you would trade it for it. That is what is yours. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. नाम ने दे सोई बटराजा, जिस नाम ने दे तिस पूरे काजा, जिस नाम ने दे तिन कोट तन पाए, नाम बिना जन्म बिरथा जाए। गुरु प्यारी साध संगत जी फतेह सांझी करिए। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਕੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਦੇ ਸੋਚਿਆ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਕਿਉਂ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੇ ਹਾਂ? ਬਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਸੰਦੇਸ਼ ਕੀ ਆ? ਬਾਣੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਸੰਦੇਸ਼ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਆ? ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੀ ਬੱਚੀ ਦੀ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਸੁਣਾਵਾਂਗੇ, ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਵਾਬ ਮਿਲੇਗਾ। ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਦਾਦਾ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣ ਲੱਗਾ, ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਦਾ ਹਾਂ ਉਦੋਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦੀ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਪਾਠ ਚੇਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ। ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਪਾਠ ਕਰਨੇ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਜੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦੀ। ਉਸਦੇ ਦਾਦਾ ਜੀ ਹੱਸੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਾ, ਇੱਕ ਬਿੰਦੇ ਟੋਕਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਣੀ ਭਰ ਕੇ ਲਿਆ। ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਲਿਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਉਸਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਥੱਲੇ ਡੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ। ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ 3-4 ਵਾਰ ਕਰਨੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਉਸਨੇ ਟੋਕਰਾ ਥੱਲੇ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਾ, ਇਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਹਿ ਸਕਦਾ। ਉਸਦੇ ਦਾਦਾ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਦੇਖਿਆ, ਉਹ ਗੰਦਾ ਟੋਕਰਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ। ਇਹ ਕਹਾਣੀ ਦਾ ਸੰਦੇਸ਼ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਸਿੱਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ। ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਗੰਦੇ ਟੋਕਰੇ 'ਚ ਪਾਣੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਿਹਾ, ਪਰ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਗੰਦਾ ਟੋਕਰਾ ਪਾਣੀ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਡਾ ਗੰਦਾ ਮਨ ਸਾਫ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ। ਬਾਣੀ ਆਦਮੀ ਦਾ ਕਰਮ ਹੈ। ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਨਾਲ ਪਾਪ ਘੱਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਬਾਣੀ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਰਾਹ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਆਦਮੀ ਚੰਗਾ ਬਣ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਾਡੀ ਨੂੰ ਭੋਜਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਗੁਰਬਾਣੀ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ। ਜਿਵੇਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਨਾਮ ਨੇ ਦੇ ਸੋਏ ਬਟਰਾਜਾ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਬ ਹੈ, ਉਹੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡਾ ਰਾਜਾ। ਜਿਸ ਨਾਮ ਨੇ ਦੇ ਤਿਸ ਪੂਰੇ ਕਾਜਾ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਬ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਕੰਮ ਪੂਰੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਨ। ਜਿਸ ਨਾਮ ਨੇ ਦੇ ਤਿਸ ਤਿੰਨ ਕੋਟ ਤਨ ਪਾਏ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਬ ਹੈ, ਉਹੀ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਮਿਲਦਾ ਹੈ। ਨਾਮ ਬਿਨਾ ਜਨਮ ਬਿਰਥਾ ਜਾਏ, ਨਾਮ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਮਤਲਬ ਨਹੀਂ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ।
Shawn Singh will, I think he's doing a speech. No, he's going to let us Bachan.
Waਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। Today I will be saying the names of the 10 Gurus in the correct order. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Angad Dev Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji, Guru Ramdas Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, Guru Har Gobind Ji, Guru Harai Ji, Guru Har Krishan Ji, Guru Teg Bahadur Ji, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Waਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Sat Sri Akal. Next, if I can have Vinita, Mahima, Rajan, and Taran come to the stage. Vinita will be doing a shabad, and Mahima will be doing the Gurdwara after that. And then Rajan and Taran ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Now